Right. So, anyway, are you ready?
You're not ready.
What? It says I'm ready.
You said you're gonna do something for today.
I was not gonna do something. I was not gonna do something today. Like, I finished Metroid 2.
No. About your form.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a debut today.
All right, I will.
I didn't forget, Vast. You said, I know what Vast said, like, no, I'm gonna save it for Friday. Boom, Friday. Woohoo!
So, this is my, this
Fall
is,
form.
this is my fall cap form.
Woohoo!
And
This one goes further beyond.
And
Yes.
this is my
Yes.
yeah, this is what I
Absolutely.
so this is actually so basically originally I was gonna like have to choose between the blue cap form or the black cap form, but I decided to go with both since
I like the additional longer hair on this form with the different colors.
oh yeah, I was just like debating about whether I should have white hair or like a different hair color. But
you went with candy corn. You went with candy corn colors. I like that.
So you know.
Of course, I've eaten enough candy corn in my life to know. Yeah, the yellow, orange, white. That's candy corn.
I'm glad you noticed.
Oh, I love it. Like, because it works with the longer hair. You know, because that way you got 3 different dye jobs to it. You guys ready?
No.
Yay.
Sorry, gotta be ready. All right, let me get it set up. Skip that on there, and then I'm gonna have to do. Hold on. Stream chat. And yeah, this is one of those that I would have to. All right, you guys see it?
I do.
So this is Shivers, a harvest of souls.
Yeah. See, I just see the borders.
Okay, yeah. Well, on the sides. All right.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Ready.
All right. Please register yourself at the Cyclone Motel. All right. Yep. Hello to you too, sir. Keep chewing your gum.
Yeah, gum chewer, huh?
How did you get here? Did you ride that dirt bike up over the rock slide? That thing's got nobody coming in or out for days. You got a name? Yeah, we've got a reservation under your name. I'm half surprised you decided to show up. Cyclones turned into quite a dangerous town. People disappearing right and left. Someone's left a message for you.
Okay.
Yay.
I have your friends. Only the warrior can free them.
Oh,
Do
wonderful.
I know about some band?
Yeah.
No band around here. If you mean that part-time help that Pearl has working over at the cafe, they took off yesterday. Yeah, they stole her truck and left it at the mouth of the canyon before they took off. If you're a friend of theirs, I don't want you around here. You can just turn around and go back to where you came from.
You are disgusting, sir.
Hey, but thank you for the follow.
Well,
ADA.
I still don't trust you, but I'm not cruel.
Uh-huh.
You can have room 5,
All right.
and that'll be $37.50
What?
up front.
Okay.
Cash, no credit.
Here you go. Yeah, it's pretty cheap for a room nowadays.
Cheap. You could make the whole week with that.
There's your change.
Yeah, thanks.
Put down the bat,
I
son.
want you gone first thing in the morning.
Oops, ran out of gum.
I don't want any trouble.
Yeah, take your baseball bat somewhere else.
Dude, I don't even... Dude, I don't even know what these people have done.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go.
Take it easy.
Okay, take it easy.
Bye.
All right, Vass, well, we've had a long motorcycle ride. Let's have a dream.
Yeah. Hello, Amp. I haven't talked to you in a while now.
Here we go.
Hey, Hap, how you doing?
Yeah, it has been too long.
So we had a drink.
Yeah, I hardly had any. I never would have bet my own money if I wasn't in total control
Oh, there one?
that night.
Oh, I'm just doing pretty
That
decent.
may be, but you are a sinner. The Lord ordained that money to go to the church.
At least we don't have to worry about the police.
Yeah. The money took care of that.
Hey, are you guys gonna play or what? Sinner.
Jeez, Louis.
All right.
Hey.
So just like in Journeyman 3, Vass, we get this very, like, fisheye kind of looking at being able to look around.
Finally, a 360 view.
Mhm.
Or a turnaround view.
Better keep those air conditioners turned up. It's going to be hot. Tomorrow should reach a high of 112. That's hot. Nights will be hot, with temperatures in the mid-90s. The long-term forecast shows more heat, with no relief in sight. And those unusual clouds you see in the sky, they'll just hold the heat in. Next week, it's going to be hot.
Planning a little trip to the desert southwest? Although at 112 degrees you'd be crazy to do it, here's a little side note. In the Four Corners area, several hikers have lost their way in the mazes in one Arizona canyon and were either found dead or are still missing. Authorities are warning hikers to carry extra water and never travel alone. On a lighter note.
Yeah, so we are in Cyclone, Arizona, if you're naming the town we're in.
This is Mac Farley, and this is Talk Radio 106.6. Our topic today is bad vacations, and we got Bob on the line now. Bob, what's your story?
Well, back. After seeing the Grand Canyon, I wanted to see some more canyons. A ranger told me about this town that was in a canyon, Cyclone, I think. Well, after driving on gravel roads for 40 miles, the road dead-ended at a landslide. And then I ran out of gas while driving around. It was over 100 degrees, and I thought I was going to die until someone gave me a lift. When I got back to my car with the gas, my tire was flat. Then I had to go.
Yeah, we got the picture, Bob. Next time, why don't you take the bus? All right, next caller.
Well, I know the exact place that Bob was talking about. I heard about the canyon, too, and when I tried to drive there, I ran into the same landslide. I just know there's some kind of testing going on, and the government dynamited the hillside to keep us people out.
Oh, well. Let's check if we got any messages. Yes, we do.
To listen to your messages, press 1.
Hi, it's me. If you're listening to this, that means you didn't get my other message. Call me at 555-6331. We're at Mike's Aunt Pearl's house. 191883.
All right.
To say message, deleted. Next message.
He's got Olivia. We're gonna try to save her, but don't be the warrior if that's what he wants. Just get out of there before it's too late, and we'll meet you back home somehow. 191883.
Message deleted. You have no messages.
So my friends were trying to tell me to be careful, but looks like they already got captured. All right. Hey, that's what Professor Windowknot always was asking about the Griffin. All right.
I'm doing all right, Am. Chilling, reading a little bit of my book from the Thunderball James Bond book and the Resident Evil novel.
All right. August. So August 21st, vacation talk? Maybe. Local band wins Battle of the Bands. Beating out 19 other bands, the rock group Trip Cyclone won the Battle of the Bands held at East Hill Community Center this weekend. Over 2,000 people attended the marathon event that began Friday and ended early Sunday morning. The members of the winning band are from left to right. Dave Lofton, Wendy Terras, Olivia Farmer, we just heard about Olivia, Lyle Weber, and his brother Mike Weber, lead singer. All right. Hi, having a great time. Wish you were here. This is our last stop before Cyclone. The van's radiator boiled over outside of Denver, but Dave managed to fix things again. This place is in the middle of nowhere, but Mike says it's not as nowhere as Cyclone. Well, we'll write again when we get when we get there. 191883. Give Wendy the new address. All right. There's more. Yep. Members of the Trip Cyclone. Hi. Wow, wow, is this town ever living in the dark ages? They have no cable TV, so no rock TV. Bummer. But it's not just the TV. I feel like the cars need bumper stickers that say, "Welcome to Cyclone. Turn your mind back 40 years." Mike says another dimension is more like it. It looks cool, though, with red canyons framing the town. It will be a great place to make our music video for the Rock TV contest, if we can earn enough money. It's a good thing you stayed home to work. The cafe doesn't have enough work for all 5 of us, and Dave's the only one to get another job. He subs for a guy named Richard at the gas station. Lyle tried to get a job at the church, if you can believe that. It doubles as a bingo hall and theater during the week, but they only hire family. Lyle certainly said that he'd marry their daughter Teresa, but her dad acted like Lyle was the devil or something. Olivia's painting a mural on the outside of the cafe. Right before we came, a jeep was found abandoned at the entrance to Devil's Mouth, the local canyon that's supposed to be cursed. It belonged to this couple that had been staying at the motel. Charles Spencer, who owns the motel, didn't want to get stuck with the bills, so he organized a search at the canyon. During the search, someone from the town disappeared too, so now there are 3 missing persons. Cyclone is full of suspicious-looking people. I just know one of them is responsible. They're also paranoid. I'm writing a song about it right now, and when we find out some more, we'll put clues in the rock video, kind of like before, only better. How does that sound? Rock band, Trip Cyclone solves murder case while making their premiere rock video. Too bad this place is so secluded from the rest of the world. Will anyone notice? We'll write later. 191883.
I see. ARGs are way ahead of their time.
Yep. Speedy photo. If we can't do it in 24 hours, you get it for free.
I mean, that sounds like they're way ahead of their time. Like, by adding subliminal messages.
Yeah. So we're friends with the members of Trip Cyclone, so we're trying to rescue our band members. All right. Well, we had a video in our thing, so let's see. Those help you decipher their names, but we already know their names. But yeah, so there's something going funky with these TVs, but right now we can't really tell what exactly is happening. Look at that sky. All right. Well, we can check out the room next to it. There's our motorcycle. So this was one of our friends' rooms. This was the cameraman for Trip Cyclone.
Honestly, this is like better set up than the previous.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see what's in here. That was for the cameraman. Stacy, think of me when you're in the desert, Kathy. All right, Stuart Warinsky. Yep, that was one of the members. Digital and Video Media Association, Stuart Warinsky. Yep, all right. So something bad happened here. We still don't know what. Okay. The creepy music does it for me. Huh. Where he went. Oh, well, it's got all the basics and essentials you need, so that's good. Batteries, shaving cream, cold tabs. Nice. Huh. Dear Stuart, sorry, I don't know your last name. Last night, my nephews and their friends said that they were going to your motel room to look for Olivia. I haven't heard from any of them since yesterday. I saw them with you over by the old dance hall. All of you were talking to someone wearing a Kachina-type mask. Who was he? He wasn't an Indian. They only use the masks for ceremonies and dances. If you know something, please call me, Pearl. Ah, here's that gum pile, but we can actually pick up the dude's gum pile. Empire Insurance Company. Frank Talbot, independent insurance agent for Empire. Room 11, Cyclone, Arizona. Dear Charles, I am so sorry to inform you that as of August 1st, Empire Insurance is canceling your policy due to the large settlement awarded Max Wharton 2 years ago and the fire claim you filed on CS Appliance. Empire has deemed you uninsurable. Because of your record, any new insurance company will probably triple your rates. However, if I were you, I'd get a lawyer. I have written to Empire about my suspicions regarding the fire at your store. In the past, they have repeatedly refused to send an investigator to the town of Cyclone. But I'm prepared to reveal certain facts and a possible witness that might change your mind. Frank Talbot. Sorry, Charles, but the facts don't add up. Looks like he was trying to claim fraud. Let's see what's here. Oh. Every man's work will be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try even man's work of what sort it is. There was quite a bit revealed by fire, plus a certain matchbook drenched in gasoline carelessly dropped at the scene of the crime. I hope you received a good insurance settlement. You'll be needing it if you don't want everyone to know what sort of work you do in your spare time. Oh, so that was blackmail right there. Uh-oh. Very important. Huh. Wonder why he's got a razor in there. Let's listen to some of these messages.
Hey, son. You'll never believe who I just heard from. Max. He just called to tell me that he had a barber chair. Did you ever mention to him that my barber chair was broken? By the way, what do you know about those two ladies that are staying at your motel? Think you can, introduce me?
To read message saved.
This is Andy at the police station. Look, Charles, as usual, the outside authorities won't even consider looking into your dad's disappearance.
Uh-oh.
This time, I don't blame them. And those footprints, they could have been yours. Ivan is a healthy 68-year-old man and could have run off with anyone. Maybe he left town with those two senior ladies from Phoenix. I saw him peeking over his menu at them the other day at the cafe. By the way, you're late with your payment this month.
So, unfortunately, Vass, it looks like the sheriff is pretty damn corrupt in this town, too, because he's also blackmailing a lot of the individuals, because it looks like these individuals are involved in something. The sheriff knows, and that's why they're keeping the sheriff. They're paying hush money to the sheriff so that the sheriff doesn't blow it out of proportion. So, these are not good people at all. Not a bit. All right, well, let's see what's on the TV. All right, ready, Vass?
Alrighty.
Please don't be like the others. Devil's Mouth will kill you. That place is cursed. The TV is cursed. Go back to the motel. Get the Bauhaus.
The Bauhaus, okay. So, what has happened there, Vass, is that there's something that somebody has done to the TVs all around town that if you even try to look at them, it's going to try to mind control you to go to the Devil's Canyon. So we need to see where the heck that broadcast was coming from and what was so scary about the Devil's Canyon.
I thought that like going to Devil Guys, you mean like jump off the Devil's Canyon.
Oh no, but you see the good thing about this game, unlike the first Shivers, fast travel. See?
Yeah.
Oh no, like once you find a location, boom, you're there. But no, we need to go back in there and try to see. So there might be a way we can jar the TV signal. How do you think that we would do that, Vass?
By signaling the jam?
No, see where the mind control is?
Oh, just like...
So if we use the idiot's chewing gum wads, that'll do it. See? Alright, now let's try. And as they mentioned, Trip Cyclone put a lot of secrets in their music videos. So what we're going to do is try to go through these videos to see what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
I know it's a fake band, Vass, but they put a lot of effort into this to make it almost feel like they were like a real band in the 90s, and I do appreciate what Sierra did for this.
Yeah.
Because it really does feel like an alternative band. And that symbol is important right there. Alright, let's see what other videos we got. Oh yeah. Now we can finally see what this one was about.
We check the
How do you
window?
like that? What's that? Yes?
Should we check the window?
No, that's actually in another place, but like it's to help us with different things. We got to keep going through them.
Okay.
Was I even there?
Footsteps and gone the sighs, gone the smiles, and gone the lies. You don't care that you're alone when you awake and safe at home. Don't you see if no one cares, then they won't know when you're not there. Was I even there? Did I take up space? Remember who I was. Takes my place. Family photos, gather dust. start to rust. Your faces fade into the past. These memories were supposed to last. The pictures of a happier time before the hate, before the crime. The pictures prove that I was there. So tell me why nobody cares.
So that one is, you saw what the clue was like, maybe certain pictures we can turn around, there might be clues behind them. Yeah, that's one. Oh yeah, no, they again, these music videos very well done. Ah, here we go. Yep. Evilio.
One night and it didn't look twice. Mother Goose stole the canes from the three blind mice. Where the four corners lying above a on fire. 6 feet under is my heart's desire. 7 deadly sins ate a hole in the mall. And a cat may have 9 lives, but I watched 10 little Indians fall. 10 little Indians fall. 10 little Indians fall. You get over me, baby, when you're under the gun. Whatever's left over, you know I'm out for once. Instead of giving up, don't let it get you down. You know you and two is forward, I'll be back on the ground. I'm here when you need me and there when you want it, and I may be wearing out. But I watched 10 little Indians fall. 10 little Indians fall. 10 little Indians fall.
Set 'em up just to knock them down. You may think you're too good for words,
but let me spell it out. Let me spell it out. Let me spell it.
So yeah, this one, if you couldn't guess, like Evilio, Olivia backwards. So that was an easy one to do. All right, let's see what else you got. Yanni.
Furnished room. You surface like a missing person. Cover your eyes to block out the sun. Live in the shadow for so long. Breath of life, Yanni. Breathe like a myth. You run and hide. Won't save your life. From the heat of a desert sun, she rises like a mirage. You cannot trust your eyes. Look away. Look on a shelf. Till she's gone. Look on a shelf. The breath of life beyond you. Breathe like a myth.
Turn it on and burn the pain. Turn it on and burn the pain. Turn it on.
So that one, if you wanted to know, Vas, that was mentioning about a book on a shelf, that a very important one. Before I do anything, let me make sure that I save my game. So I'm at the. All right. Yeah. All right, ready for the next one, Vas? Trip did a lot of music videos while they were in Cyclone.
So, like, how many exactly?
About 8 or 9. I think we've seen. Let me, because I go flashback. Yeah, we've seen. Like, I think there's like 2 left. All right. Yeah, move without thought. Some of them are extremely important because if you don't watch the videos, then if you think you knew the answer, the problem is because you didn't see the video, it won't allow you to do the puzzle.
No.
So this one is very important.
No, it's Sierra watching them.
Yep. So that important clue we're seeing so far is 11, 12. 13. So 11, 12, 13.
Okay, so Mal cannot join the stream tonight because
What's that again?
because Vim is streaming.
Oh, what is it again? Sorry?
Mal couldn't join because Vim is streaming.
Okay, sorry again. What was that?
Mal couldn't join so that and Vim is streaming.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Again, that's why we'll have the VODs and whenever you record it to YouTube. So yeah, that the person that mentioned us being the Warren that has friends, that was the guy that was just on there. His name is Dark Cloud, by the way. Yeah, so he's a bad dude. And yeah, this is the guy that was listening, Charles, that we talked to. His father, Ivan Spence, owns the barber store, but he is missing. Last seen in his barbershop by George Ballars, who had a cut and trim on July 12th. Any persons knowing whereabouts of Ivan are asked to contact the police. Oh, look at this. Ready, Vess?
Yeah.
Welcome to Cyclone. Your friends have been expecting it. They are going to need more than another rock musician to help them out. They'll need a warrior. The ancients call this prayer stick a bahos. This one is a gift, but you'll need them all before you can free your friends.
So while we grab the Bauhaus, we need to immediately go to the Devil's Mouth Canyon, because the Bauhaus, when we have it, it's going to start draining our life, as you can see.
I see.
And then from here, we go to these petroglyphs on the walls to find the right one to deal with it. But we will be attacked by angry spirit, petroglyph spirits. So, like right here. So now that we have it, now we can figure out, we have to put together the thing needed to make this work. So then it's just a big puzzle thing of trying and figure out which piece goes where. You'll be doing a lot of this in the game, Vass, so...
I know.
Oop. They're not too bad as far as puzzle goes. Like these are never random or anything like that. Still, these remain the same. So right there. Correctly. This one will have to... Oh yeah. There's another thing that what I'm trying to make sure I remember is yeah, it should go right here. It should go there. Because it is a lot of me just like trying to manipulate things around to make sure I find the right way to do it. No, it's here too. That. Let's see. Should be like that. I think. No, it's gonna be a. No, maybe like this. This one here. Whoop. There. No, because then that's gonna like that. Ah. Yeah, sometimes these things can still bug me. All right, let's try again. Again, feel free though, that, like if you think that you see the direction that needs to go to, Vast, you can chime in. But
yeah.
I think I got it now. Yeah, that's the way it should be. There you go. So now that we got that done, we have powered up the Bauhaus, because now we can deliver it to the Kiva altar, which you'll see up here. So we get in this way. And this is the Kiva chanting. And then here's our friends locked in petroglyphs. Run goals. And then we just returned the Bauhaus to its correct one. So we did the and right here. And by doing that, we also get some of our life essence back too. So if you notice, Vast, that was 1. So there is 11 more to go. And that's basically when you solve a puzzle, you get a Bauhaus, you go to the canyon, put the symbols together, and then put it in the right slot, and then rinse and repeat. So it's a lot easier than the whole randomness with the pots and the lids for the Exupi and Shivers. Because they're all in the same locations that they always are. So it's no like, oh, accidentally was here instead. No, it's over here in this game. So it's like, yeah, none of that crap. But yeah, you do have to be very careful because holding a Bauhaus or staying in the canyon for too long will erase your life force.
In the Kiva? I'm sorry for them, but I have to warn you. Before you can become the warrior and save them, you must know your enemy.
So what she means for us is that's kind of the clue, like, you know, we should probably get over to the town library to know about everything's. All right. I hope you like how they do the music. Fire destroys appliance store. About 1 a.m. last Tuesday, Charles Spencer, the inn owner, came running from the motel to see CS Appliance ablaze. By the time a bucket brigade was formed, it was too late. Officer Andy Washington thought he heard thunder that night and wondered the fire was not caused by lightning hitting cardboard boxes piled behind the building. I knew I should have cleaned those boxes up weeks ago, Charles said when interviewed. Savings and loan to shorten hours. Tad Matthews, mayor of Cyclone and owner of Safari Savings and Loan, disclosed today that the savings and loan would no longer be open until 5 p.m., but will close at 4 p.m. Tad cited the recent robbery as reason for the shortened hours. It was just before closing that the burglar broke into the bank and threatened the mayor at gunpoint. Ivan's Barbershop. For a limited time only. Haircuts $5. Your ad here. Grocer's son to take over management of gas station. For years, Phil Dunlop had run both Phil's Market and Gusty Gas. Last Monday, he proudly passed management of the gas station to his son Jason. I've waited for a long time for this day, Phil said. Cyclone native dies. Councilman injured in accident. Nora Hickson. Early this morning, on her way to the bakery, Nora Hickson Wharton drove into the path of 4 of Cyclone's most outstanding citizens. The 4 town councilmen had just left the museum after a grueling all-night meeting discussing the welfare of Cyclone. While all vehicles involved sustained damage, Nora's burst into flames, killing her instantly. She was weaving all over the road, said Tad Matthews, who sustained shoulder injuries. George Valeris and Charles Spencer painfully endured the drive to Flagstaff to have stitches and abrasions looked at by a doctor. Upon his return, George fulfilled his duties as Cyclone preacher and comforted Nora's parents. This is a tragedy that affects the entire town, George lamented. So something seems to be going on with those 4 guys and the fact that they were responsible for the death of a person. See that? Yeah. He thinks that it wasn't just an accident. Major find. Cliff dwelling discovered in Devil's Mouth. Devil's Mouth Canyon joins a host of southwest canyons thought to have been home to the Anasazi Indians. Recently, 2 Devil's Mouth explorers came upon an impressive structure of cliff dwellings. This is definitely a major find, Mayor Tad Matthews stated. Fortunately, Cyclone natives are well aware of the dangers of Devil's Mouth and will wisely stay away from the ruins. Derived from a Navajo Indian word thought to mean the ancient ones, the word Anasazi actually can be translated to mean enemy ancestors. The Anasazi were cliff dwellers who mysteriously disappeared about 1300 AD, leaving behind homes built in canyon walls throughout the Southwest. Their disappearance remains one of the world's greatest mysteries. I'm showing this right now. This is a little Easter egg that's in the game, but I thought it was a clever one. Strange and Unusual Facts of the American Southwest by Hubert T. Windelknot. That's a nod to Shivers 1. Poor Windelknot. You should have never brought those Exupies back. Petrified Indian remains. While working in the silver mines, Frederick Dunlop, one of the original settlers, found a massive lime deposit. Digging into the deposit, he found several Indian bodies that had become petrified by the lime. The only unbroken body can be seen on display at Gusty Gas. And here's a little overview of the town. Huh. Well, there was the secret meeting room about what the councilman would go to. Well, we did have Charles Spencer's key, so this is a puzzle that you'll be working on throughout the game, but we've got one of the locks for it, so that's good. All right, and as they mentioned that music video, there was a book here that we need to check out. Oh!
Are you all right? Who would have guessed those bookshelves would have toppled over so easily? But I assume you're looking for this.
Yes, thank you. It's unavoidable. You take some damage doing that. The Yanni Stone and Other Living Myths by Dr. Janice Raincloud. In the beginning, the creatures of the world lived in the second world deep under the ground. It was very foul, with unfinished creatures crawling over each other like reptiles in darkness, spitting on one another, doing some other indecency. From his home in the first world, Tewa, the creator, saw that they were fighting amongst themselves. He told Spider Grandmother to gather all the creatures and led them upwards to the third world that they lay just below the surface of the earth. Once they were in the third world, they had human bodies, lived in the new world, and lived in peace and reverence for that which is sacred. Spider Grandmother instructed them to make prayer sticks, or bahos, in honor Tewa. Among them, however, were sorcerers who created bahos for evil purposes, changing the sacred rituals, stealing, and fighting. Spider Grandmother gathered those humans who understood the meaning of life. She led them out of the third world through a narrow opening, the Sipapu, onto the Earth's surface, or fourth world. Those left behind in the third world were destroyed, but a sorcerer sneaked out, and that is how evil came into the world. As they emerged, Mockingbird divided them into groups: Hohokam, Mogollon, Anasazi, and all other tribes of the world. Spider Grandmother gave a special charge to the Anasazi to guard the original Sipapu and keep it open so that the dead would remember the passageway to the third world from whence they came. She gave them the Yayani Stone, a talisman of great power, meaning breath or life. Along with the stone, she gave them instructions on how to perform the yearly ceremony so that the dead would not be lost. The Anasazi built a great kiva, Hopi word meaning underworld, around the Sipapu and selected 12 of their strongest warriors to defend it. Each year, as part of a secret ceremony, one warrior was chosen to carry sacred bahos into the kiva. After proving he was worthy, he offered himself as a sacrifice to the Sipapu. Before the warrior was completely dead, the shaman inhaled the warrior's last remaining breath. And taking the Yanni stone, he blew the last breath over the stone and into the Sipapu, bridging the gap between the third and fourth worlds. The warrior then became Kachina, and his body was buried in the sacred valley. Mockingbird begged Spider Grandmother to give the Yayani stone great powers so that the Anasazi could better protect the Sipapu against evil. Now, Spider Grandmother was very fond of Mockingbird, so she gave the Yayani stone the power to bring life to the petroglyphs that surrounded the kiva, creating great armies at the command of the shaman who possessed the stone. And showing off to Mockingbird, Spider Grandmother gave the Yayani the power to turn enemies of the Sipapu into petroglyphs, which is what has happened to our bandmates. Mockingbird began to brag of Yanni's great power. Soon raiders from distant tribes came searching for the stone. The raiders burned Anasazi crops, polluted the rivers, preyed on their livestock, and committed many atrocities to force the shaman and his warriors to give up Yanni. The Anasazi, however, were prepared to sacrifice all rather than to let Yanni slip into the hands of the foreign raiders. Soon all that remained were the shaman and his 12 warriors. Desperately, the shaman used Yanni's power and turned the petroglyphs on the canyon walls to armies that battled to protect the sacred kiva from the raiders. For 12 years, he continued to fight them, but still they came. Finally, there were no more warriors to sacrifice to the Sipapu. Alone and desperate, the shaman used the ultimate power and turned the remaining raiders into petroglyphs on the canyon walls. The danger to the Sipapu was gone, but with no enemy to fight and no more warriors to sacrifice to the Sipapu, the shaman despaired. He feared the Kachina would come and take the stone away. Now that he had used Yanni's power, living without it was something he could not bear. He broke the stone into two and hid the pieces in the canyon. The pain of its loss was so severe that he sacrificed his own life at the Sipapu. The Pueblo Indians still build kivas with Sipapu in remembrance of where they came from. It is believed, however, that many of the dead are lost and cannot find their way back to the third world. That is the cause of many today's troubles. So what we have learned is that there's an Iani stone that I'm assuming remember they said that they found something in the Devil's Mouth Canyon, so that's probably what they found, which has led to all these disappearances, and now the whole thing about Bajos and a person named Dark Cloud using its powers against others.
That's pretty deep, honestly.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a lot that comes out of this game. It's amazing. And so,
alas, on my case, I'm gonna have to go to bed though.
That's okay.
But I do really got interested into the game. It's really deep.
Oh yeah, thanks. All right. See ya. Take it easy. All right, Vass. Remember the music video Candy Cane Dragon? Yeah, this is what they meant. Look underneath it. That'll have decoder thing. It'll be important in a bit, but I'll go through that. All right, so we can't get into Ivan's barbershop just yet. We would have to do a door puzzle. The door puzzle is you would have to make the same Chinese symbol here. You see that? So just kind of a thing. I don't really like this puzzle. I get that because it's a lot of trial and error. So you know what we can do? Well, I can go to configuration. And I click on this. And there you go, Vass. If you got a hard puzzle, you can go solve current puzzle. Yep. Oh, yeah, no, it's needed. There's some ones that I would be here forever trying to go through them. And again, I can get through this game. I'm just showing you all this stuff. Oh, what's that? Somebody's ringing the phone.
The only way to save your friends is to take each and every Bajos up to its place in the Kiva.
Okay. Alright.
Just calling to wish you a happy birthday, Dad. Come on over after
Charles.
you shop. Keith is bringing a cake from the bakery. He's so pathetic with both his wife and Nora dead. I hope you don't mind, but I sort of suggested he join us. Later.
Message saved.
Hello, Ivan. This is Max. Max Wharton. I'm not calling about a haircut, even though you probably think I need one, but I found something you might be interested in. I was in Flag last week and found an electric barber chair. It's black. Some ritzy place was just throwing it out, and I thought of you and wondered if you wanted it. If so, call me and let me know if there's a good time to drop it off.
Message saved.
Just calling to wish you...
Alright, there we go. Okay. Let's see what was over here. Discovered in the burial site under Cyclone, this bowl and others like it were placed upside down over the faces of the dead. Where do the geometric designs come from? Many believe the first Indians to settle the North American continent came across the Bering Strait from China, thus similarities in design elements. Interesting. Alright. Desert Satellite, Ivan Spencer. I agree to pay $17.95 per month if I decide to keep Desert Satellite service after the 6-month trial. If at the end of the trial period I sign a year's contract, then the TV is mine to keep, free of charge. If I'm not entirely satisfied, I agree to return both the satellite dish and the TV. Nothing further to pay. Alright. Ooh, another TV. So what we're trying to do here, Vass, is you can't see all of the Trip Cyclone videos at the motel office, so you have to keep searching around to see if the new videos are in the rotation and other ones. So let's check. Here's a new one.
There is a place she guards. She feels she's all alone inside. One day she lost her soul. Now this place she calls her home. It's quiet, it's haunting. There's a howling from the wind. Although no one likes it here, they're dying, trying to get in. Offer her a flower and place it just right. One by one, there are 10 to touch, so touch them left to right. Watch out, she says. Watch out, she says. I'm watching out for you. I know, I say, I know.
was a good music video. I don't know about you, Vess. Very nice one. Okay, ready for the next one? If it's in rotation?
Yeah.
Okay. This would be the last one, so don't worry. 2:30, that's important.
The only way to win at this little game now is to know your enemy and to trust who you can. There's evil, there's menace behind those baby blues. He's pulling all the strings, he knows just what to do. Now. There's no time to worry and no place to hide. If you don't watch out, you'll end up taking your last. Had it right. I know I say
All right, and that's all the Trip Cyclone videos, if you're wondering. All right, so we got those in. Very important. Descendant of founder elected to town council. Once again, as Spencer sits on the town council, Charles was elected by a near unanimous vote to fill the vacancy left by the death of his uncle Peter Spencer. Picture from left are Charles, owner of Cyclone and CS Appliance, Phil Dunlop, Gussie Gas, Phil's Market, George Alaris, clergy of Cyclone Community Church, and Mayor Ted Matthews, Virus Savings and Loan. All right. Okay. Yep, there's Charles and Ivan. Oh!
Hello, warrior. Are you afraid of Gogyan the spider? While the bite of the Black Widow spider can be fatal, you have nothing to worry about. Gogyan is afraid of water.
So I have to solve a puzzle in order to get that Bauhaus. Let's turn on this water. Uh-oh. Sorry for any viewer that is arachnophobic. Okay, so this puzzle, Vass, we gotta guide Gogyan to the egg, or the cocoon, as you see.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Gogyan can only go one way. If it gets stuck, you have to retry again. But essentially, whenever you go over a color, then the platforms change. So the idea is you go in a way that allows you to get to these switches, which will take down these blocks up here. So then we go up here. Over around. Down there. There we go. Go from there. And then when we go, let's see, this way. So then from there, I'm gonna go up here. So it's down there. Actually, oh, you know what? I went too far away on a move. All right, let me try again. This one stumped me a bit, but there is a certain path you take so that you don't have to keep getting the spider stuck. But you always have to go up here to the red switch first. Just make your way down here. This way. I'm gonna go across here. Go across here. Then around here. Then you go down here. You go this way. Because that's gets rid of that block. You can go this way. Think, oh, what do I do here? You go that way. Down there, and then you see Vess, clear spot for go right to the cocoon.
Now that you have completed the trial of the spider, you have earned another Bauhaus. Question is, are you warrior enough to take it into Devil's Mouth?
Yes, I am. But first, I'm gonna save. I always do that just because, again, you're going to start losing life, so quickest way, get in and just start working. So you always want to look around. If you see the petroglyph, use it. If not, don't stay too long. Yeah, and you will have the other petroglyphs attacking you, so kind of sucks. So what we're looking for is the spider petroglyph. See, I don't... Yeah, I think it's back one. I'd say Vass, Sierra was fair enough with it. Like, you're not gonna lose, like, all your health immediately, but you are on a time limit. Yeah, see, that's one of the guardians attacking me. Nope, not that. Just can be hard sometimes. I have to remember, like, oh, what's that? Did I just misplace the spider one, or did I not? No, it's not there. Alright, no, that's not it. Darkwall. Be on the lookout. If you see anything vast, you let me know. Could have sworn it was here. No, let's... Oh, there he goes. Ah, it blended in. Alright. Figure this one out. Down a bit. It would only work if... Yeah, can't work with this triangle. It's close. Nope, not there. Nice, I had to make it sharp. See, because I will say that it can be tough knowing where you have to put each piece, because you may think, like, you have the right way about it, but then it's still gonna be like, nope. Something mess with you. Let's see, I think, no, 'cause I'll put that right there. Mm-mm. How are you doing, by the way, Vass? I know you've been kind of quiet.
Sorry, I'm just like focusing on other stuff.
Was it? Sorry?
Just focusing on other stuff.
Oh, okay. That's alright. It's one of those games like, like a lot of it is like doing the puzzles correctly, you know, because if you end up not doing correctly, you may like get stuck for quite a bit, but it's not like where it's impossible to win or anything of that nature. Let's see. close, but I need to find a way to put that block in there. Close. Yeah, because even though I did that, not gonna fit. Having to fit. Messed with petroglyphs. Ugh. Excuse me just a moment. Okay. Oh, this way. There we go. There we go. Yep, spider glyph done. Alright, and the spider Bauhaus returned. Yeah, what's nice there, all that soul gauge or life gauge that I lost, I got it right back. So that's the beauty of this game. They don't penalize you too bad if you're taking too long to find a petroglyph. But yeah, just any of these areas with the warriors of this thing, just do not stay. Even if you don't have a Bauhaus, they will attack you. So just get out. All right, so we got the barbershop now, and we found out that both Spencers are now disappeared. So let's check out the cafe. Oh, someone's calling.
In Cyclone, there's nowhere you can hide from Dark Cloud.
Oh, well, thank you. Pearl. Let's see, comments. Extra customers because of the special Let's tourists. Jason Dunlop's disappearance has affected appetites. Mike Lyle and friends arrive. Cyclone sent like them. Olivia talked me into letting her paint a mural. Jim gets supplies from Flag. Slow day, can't afford to pay the whole band. Bank robbed. Should I get a wall safe? No tourists today. Scared off? Where are the tourists? The band asked for the band asked for fewer hours. Thank goodness. At this rate, I can't even afford to pay Mike and Lyle. Oops. Oh well. Photos for Mike and Lyle. Woo! All right. Desert satellite again. All right. It's the mural. No keys. Another Kiva. Alright. You got a slip of paper. Alright. This pot found buried with the dead. Yep. Who was, depicts the ancient Indian god of death, Masao, who was bat-like and blind by day. According to legend, he lives with spider grandmother and can destroy with a touch. This candle. Alright. Bandmates. Oh, nice rose. Cyclone Cafe. Oh, a diskette. I'll take that. Silver dollar pancakes, $4. 10 small pancakes, smothered in syrup. Commemorate the silver miners who founded the town of Cyclone. Whirlwind omelet, not on the menu. Not for the squeamish. This robot omelet is a Cyclone native favorite and Pearl's specialty. Pearl's Cyclone burger. Taking shelter from the twister in the spot that would become Cyclone, the miners never imagined that something this delicious would emerge. A big quarter pounder with a side of tornado fries, onions not included. Tuna twister. Tuna salad on white bread. Safe fare even for those new to Cyclone. Peanut butter sandies. Legend has it that Cyclone is haunted by evil spirits. Pearl's advice, better take an extra one of these sandwiches on your trip into Cyclone. Who knows when you'll come back? And then Kachina clam chowder tomato soup. The Pueblo Indians believe that Kachinas are the spirit intermediaries between God and man. Pearl says, if a Kachina tasted this dish, he would never go back to the spirit world, but stay right here in Cyclone, slurping up chowder. Well, you can't beat that advertisement, can you, Vas? All right. So while that was Pearl's Cafe, we need to now make our way to Pearl's house, because we actually got her keys. So let's do that. There we go. Home sweet home. All right, Pearl. Let's see what you're up to. And here's Pearl's house. She was an avid bird fan, as you can see. Oh. Oh. Trip Cyclone in Cyclone. Tomorrow morning, when the sky is pink, or when Olivia wakes up, we leave for Cyclone, a sleepy desert town. Mid-pink sandstorm cliffs, awaiting Trip Cyclone to call it alive. It's so hot, I can't think. We stopped at petroglyph rock pictures carved by dead Anasazi. The hot wind seared my body, my brain. It just looks like graffiti to me. We're finally here in Cyclone. I feel as if we're experiencing an episode of Twilight Zone or something. This ghost town sleeps, but inside it's alive, like a hive. That's abuzz with the disappearance of one of its own, the grocer's son. Yet they fail to notice or care about the man and woman from New York. Where are they? Only their car waits for them at the Devil's Mouth. Some authorities from Flagstaff came to search the canyon for the missing couple, but they didn't stay long. We're not getting any tips at the cafe because we're out-of-towners and tourists are scarce. I'm just sure someone here in Cyclone is responsible for the disappearance of the three people. Every time one of us asks about Devil's Mouth, we're warned to stay away because of some ancient Anasazi's curse. Phil Dunlop at the market said the Navajos and Utes won't even go there because the spirits of the ancient ones still live there. I think the townspeople are just covering up some horrible secret. They're telling us to stay out, and at the same time, the mayor is trying to get mining companies to come and lay waste to Devil's Mouth. Go figure. I feel as if it's up to us to find the missing people, or their bodies. We know it's a long shot, but if we put the clues that lead to the perpetrator, I just knew someday I would get into use that word, in a rock video, then maybe we can get some attention from the media and it will be played on Rock TV. Last night there was an armed robbery at Safari Savings. Everyone here blames it on a transient, but I wonder if it's somehow connected to the missing people. Life is good. Who would ever guess that we would find a benefactor here in Cyclone? We were about ready to get out of Cyclone because of the job situation. We ran into this guy wearing a Kachina mask. We intended to ask him all sorts of questions, but when we mentioned that we were a rock band, he got very intense, wanted to hear us right then and there. Fortunately, we had a copy of that old videotape. Turns out that he loved our stuff, said he'd like to produce our rock video. He'll even hire an expert from LA or something. Oh, we're not to mention who is helping us. Seems he's afraid of the others in Cyclone. Aren't we all? Dark Cloud, who are you really? What is the secret you hide? Why do you help us? What is the pain inside? Are we too trusting, or pawns in a greater game? This song is just too corny, by the way. Where did you get the money to buy all the equipment you ordered? Things are moving fast. Darkload rented an old dance hall for us to practice in and record. The door has a strange lock, but Lyle, as usual, figured out the combination so we can sneak in late at night to practice. Pearl will be glad to get us out of her basement. Cyclonians have been complaining. I guess they hear us through the mine tunnels. He prays to the Great Spirit for a way to tell the world of the ways of the Indian. Only he's not a real Indian, so this song is stupid. I want to write a song about Darkcloud, but it's not coming. I wish we knew who he was. That mask is so creepy. I find myself staring at everyone in town to see who he could be, see if I recognize his voice. The video technician came today. His name is Stuart, and he's younger than I thought he would be. Olivia thinks he's buff, so of course Lyle and Mike feel threatened. Darkcloud, Phil Dunlap, Charles Spencer, Tad Matthews, Keith Hickson, too old, Ivan, too old, George Valeris, Andrew Washington, Richard Talbot, too dumb, Max Wharton, Bert Thompson, Stuart Warinsky. We went into Devil's Mouth today. Mike thought he saw the painting on the rocks start to move, but I think it was just his imagination. People in Cyclone are pumped. After trying to get cable TV into the town for years, everyone will get satellites. Some sales guy came in and made everyone an offer they couldn't refuse. 6 months free service and a free TV. Unfortunately, they won't have Rock TV, but we're too busy to watch. Making music video is major work. The library was open, so we went and looked up Kachinas. The library is fairly big, but some guy named Max Wharton has checked out every book in there. We found enough information about Kachinas to know that Darkcloud may not be playing with a full deck. The Indians consider Kachina masks to be sacred. Some masks are fed and taken care of as if they were actual Kachina spirits. I guess there are other masks that are just pretend masks, which kind of is Darkcloud wearing. Ivan disappeared today. He's this old man who sits in his barber shop all day, spying on us. Mike stopped into the police station, overheard Bert, this poor drunk guy in the jail, saying that Ivan was a petroglyph, just like Jason. He also said that something about Darkcloud. Darkcloud said everyone hated him in this town. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. William disappeared. He's the preacher's son, according to Richard, the guy who works at the gas station. Two of them were camping up in Devil's Mouth. Doesn't sound like fun to me. When Richard woke up, all there was left of William was his empty sleeping bag. Lyle thinks he ran away to escape his dad's tyranny. Mike says he saw one of our new videos on TV. Yeah, right. I think Mike is just working too hard. Mike's Aunt Pearl is acting really bizarre about the TV, though. It's in a prominent spot in the cafe, and she leaves it on all day. We used to hear all sorts of juicy gossip at the cafe. Now all anyone does is watch TV. We worked so hard today that my throat's sore. When we came back to the cafe, the TV had been left on, and there it was, one of our videos. Something was, I don't know, it had the right words with Mike's voice singing, but for some reason, watching it made us want to go into Devil's Mouth. Olivia started crying when the song was over, probably because there were images in there that she hadn't planned. I think they're just tired and the video wasn't quite what we had expected. We just saw to see who would confront Darkcloud about the video. I lost, but Mike said he'd do it. He wants to see Darkcloud's face when he explains it. Mike doesn't trust him at all. Mike was kind of rude when he confronted Darkcloud. You know how Mike can be, but Darkcloud was cool. He said he was so pleased with the outcome of the video that he submitted it to a cable TV station. He didn't really expect them to air it, but since they did, he hoped we were happy. Mike didn't buy it. Mike says, from now on, one of us is following Darkcloud every chance we get. Today we saw another one of our videos on TV. Right in the middle of it, I started walking out the door, only I'm not sure where I was going. Dave had to pull me back. Cyclone, full of zombies. I see no evil. Is our music filling their minds? I hear no evil. Are we the ones who are bewitched? I speak no evil. I see no evil. I hear no evil. I speak no evil. As Darkcloud rolls and cover the light, who would have guessed our world would come to this? Dave followed Darkcloud into the ruins. After we finished filming today, there's a secret room back there. Dave hid behind a wall and watched while Darkcloud chanted some Indian words into this hole into the ground. All of a sudden, this spirit thing came out in the hole. The spirit told Darkcloud that our music was insulting. As if. Then Darkcloud said he was just using the music to bring his enemies into the canyon so he could use some kind of power on them. We don't know what power he has, but I'm sure it's the answer to the disappearances. I think we might be in big trouble. We had a pretty hard time acting normal around Darkcloud today. Olivia said she wanted to go home, but Mike says we should hang around and find out what kind of power Darkcloud has. Meanwhile, everyone in Cyclone watches TV. No one in town goes into Flagstaff for supplies anymore. Supplies are running low. Pearl hadn't had meat for a few days when all of a sudden Phil Dunlop called saying he had fresh meat at the market. Well, Richard works for Phil at the gas station, and he said Phil never leaves town. Richard also mentioned his dog was missing. I'll stick with tuna. Ugh. When we go up into the mouth again to do our pickups, Dave is going to follow Dark Cloud back into the ruins, this time with a 24-5-29, 22-9-7, my brilliant idea. Took forever for Dave to come back tonight, managed to get all the stuff on. Even, yeah, there's all the code right there. Dark Cloud got mad at the spirit and stormed out of the room because it wouldn't tell him where some stone thing was. All of a sudden, the spirit talked to Dave as if it knew he had been hiding there. The whole time, it said stuff that Dave didn't understand, nonsense about some kind of warrior. Olivia went out with Stuart tonight. She says she's just trying to find out how much he knows about Dark Cloud. Mike and Lyle can't stand it. When Dave was in that secret room behind the ruins, he saw a sand painting, so we made another trip to the library. Sand paintings are believed to be able to summon the powers of the past. I think most tribes use them for healing, but Dave said the one up there was not only unfinished, but it looked very different from the ones in the book. The mayor's wife disappeared today, but the mayor didn't seem too concerned. Mike mentioned to the mayor that we might be in danger from Dark Cloud. The mayor got furious and told me we never to mention that name again. I think living at that psycho motel is affecting Stuart's brain. He hasn't even noticed that there is something odd with the music videos. When he finally watched the TV, he was ticked off because Dark Cloud had changed the stuff, but then he started to get this glassy look in his eye. Ooh, excuse me. I tried to call out the town today, but the long-distance phones are out of order. The only way to call out is to use the two-way radio in the police station. There were several upset people waiting to call out. Maybe I can get through tomorrow. And you see this right here, Vass? That's the decoder. So remember what we saw in the barbershop?
Yeah.
Yeah, what it translates to is symbols, if you're wondering. So that's a clue for later. Last night, we all agreed that it was getting too dangerous for us to stay much longer. Luckily, there are clues in most of the videos. Dave is going to the canyon this afternoon. He's going to use and see if he can get it to come back. I can hardly write this. My hand is shaking. Dave and I went to the Kiva, but the spirit kept talking about some warriors, so we left more confused than ever. Just as we were coming out of the ruin, we saw Dark Cloud. He didn't see us because he was focusing on a side canyon. There, headed straight for the ruins, were two hikers. I wanted to call out and warn them, but about what I didn't know. Dark Cloud said something, then all of a sudden a huge petroglyph of a horned animal peeled off the wall and came right at the hikers. Then more came off the wall. From everywhere, the hikers kept falling down, trying to run away, but the monstrous things were everywhere, sucking their life away. All of a sudden, Dark Cloud called the petroglyph back into the walls. I thought the hikers were going to be safe until he pushed this huge rock down the cliff, causing an avalanche of boulders to fall down on them. I couldn't look. It might have been us. I'm never going into Devil's Mouth again. I know that we will never get out of Cyclone alive. We've seen too much. Were we thinking when we thought we could catch a murderer merely by putting clues in music videos? If Dark Cloud will kill anyone who approaches the ruins, then he'll surely kill us. Dave took pictures when Dark Cloud left. I mailed them to a friend back home. I forgot to mention that when we got back to the van, it wouldn't start or we would have left last night. Dave and Mike are going to get some tools from Richard at the gas station and hike back there to see if they can get it started. What else can go wrong? An avalanche is blocking the road out of town. And if they do get the van started, it may be impossible to get out of here without hiking out, and it's a 50 or 60 miles to the nearest town. Dave says he's driving up and over the boulders no matter what. Yeah, right. Mike's Uncle Jim disappeared today. Pearl just figured he went to Flagstaff in his truck and couldn't get back because of the avalanche. His truck is still in the garage. She never even looked. Olivia's missing and someone vandalized the van. I know it's Dark Cloud. I can't stand it anymore. We're leaving tonight, even if we have to take Pearl's truck. It's four-wheel drive. Maybe it'll make it over the landslide. First, we're going to go to the motel and see if Stuart has seen Olivia. We'll need all to stick together. Trip Cyclone. And they never made it, Vass, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
All this talk about Dark Cloud has drove me insane.
What's that?
All this talk about Dark Cloud.
Dark Cloud?
Yeah, has been making me insane.
Sorry. Oh, the music ain't helping.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, Pearl. Oh, look at that. He's wearing a Shivers t-shirt. What a lucky dog. Dear Pearl, you're a saint or baddie. I can't tell which to take.
Oh
Mike, Lyle,
oh my god. They were really ahead of their time with the whole bad thing.
Yeah. I guess you'll have 6 of them there when the other one comes to town. It'll be fun for them to explore Devil's Mouth and work at the cafe. I know you can't afford to pay them much, but I hope with tips they can at least earn enough money to buy the video camera they want. By the way, since you got them for the summer, Jim and I decided to go to Alaska with Wendy's parents for the month of August. We'll be camping, so there's no point in trying to contact us. Good luck. We'll get back with you in September to see how things went. Polly. Or Riley, whatever. Thanks again, sis. Did you ever redecorate and get all those hideous birds out of your place? No. Screw
Hideous
you.
what
I
now?
like my toucan. And my flamingos.
Did okay, what kind of birds did they just call hideous?
I'd like to know that too. Yeah, she was an avid bird. Look, she got crows there. And she had a penguin on the fridge.
I feel like she just straight up been insulted.
I know. Seriously. Oh yeah, there was one. See, there's a hawk over there. All right. And so now we're going to where the band was hanging out before. Oh, look at that. Yep. Ooh, look at that condor, Vass. Oh, hey, tape recorder, sure. Oh, look at that. We found a Kachiva. A bat.
Oh.
So, here's our next puzzle to get a Bajo. We have to guide the bat to eat the beetles, so we have to guide him from here all the way to the green beetle. So, let's start.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I like this puzzle. It's easy enough to figure out. The bat can't go back, so you just have to, like, just make a way direction for it. You see that, Vest? Easy enough.
Why am I always going back to that one puzzle in one bomb defusing puzzle and like Journeyman Project Pegasus?
Because it was tough one because you were on a big timer. All right, let's get a save game in here, and then we will get the bat bajos.
Honestly,
this music.
Honestly, this just all this about band dog that I just like been taken back to the deal with Mike Love and Ringo Starr.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, these guys were trying to figure something out. It wasn't their fault that, unfortunately, they were being backed by a very evil individual.
Yeah, get a dark cloud.
All right, so here's the it's the bat bajos or the bird bajos, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I got that stuck in my head now. It's almost like a siren song, that one. Oh. All right. Whoops. Oh yeah, no, I can't put it that way. Ooh, excuse me. No, I don't think that's gonna work there. No. Let's try somewhere. Nope, not there. That's the best way to... Nope. No, because then if I put that one there, then that's gonna kind of screw that on the certain one. Let's try this. Alright, let's go that way. And then take this one. Yeah, because that'll fit here. And the squirrel fit here. Get rid of this. Yep. There we go. Alright, Bat Bajo's solved. I'm going the right. Actually, no, I'm going the opposite way. Alright, Bat Bajos. Rahoo! Oh, that health I got back. What do you think of that Kiva chanting? I don't know. Just it kind of this is. It's one of these games. I know, Vast, you like certain things like ARGs and stuff, but this is kind of just like the way that they do sound and music, especially in this one. It just gets me into it.
Well, I'm not too into ARGs. ARGs it takes a lot of work to find.
Yeah, true. Oh.
You are well on your way to becoming the warrior, but you must know your true enemy before you face him. You must soon choose.
I'm just into stuff like that Polish YouTube channel Green and Gizmo, or as it's called, Mushroom Lamp TV. The one beyond the Smile Guide.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one is actually like Polish surreal, psychological horror kind of thing. It actually tickles my fancy with this one.
Nice.
I believe that. Oh no! I'm just probably a millennial who likes something a bit more creepypasta related.
Oh, I found something down there.
Let me just.
Oh, I didn't do that. Ah, that might be something. Yeah, this guy's got a good assortment of stuff to cook with. Bread pudding with bourbon sauce, yum. Oh, we had something in there. All right. We know you've been having a rough time, so we thought you'd appreciate a few groceries. Sorry, all Aunt Pearl had was tuna. When I was at the police station the other day, you said something about Jason being a petroglyph? We have some suspicions about that too. When you get out of jail this time, please come see us at the cafe. Maybe we can put our heads together and solve this. Mike, Pearl's nephew, and Trip Cyclone. So if you're wondering whose trailer is this one, Vast, it was Bert. The one that was the drunkard. But also look at, he was also a painter too. What do you think of his song, by the way?
Me?
Yep.
Oh my God! I almost like.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Hey, cousin, it was. Yep.
No. I'm just going back to the Limits Company. Like I'm almost like finished. Almost close to being despite.
Oh no, that's fine. Hey, cousin, it was great seeing you the other day. I still don't know why your friend needed that sacred sand for my wife's grandmother. You can get something that looks like that at the craft store in Winslow. While I was in Cyclone, I stopped into Phil's Market and saw that stone tablet is on display. I thought my wife's grandmother might be interested in it, so I made rubbing from it and showed it to her. The old lady about jumped out of her sweet little Indian skin. She kept telling me I was cursed for having laid my eyes on it. She went for the shaman to scare the evil spirits away. What I put up with to get along with my in-laws. Seriously, Bert. That stone is supposed to be shielded from profane observation. That means you and I and everyone should never even look at it, let alone take it from its sacred place, which, if I remember, was a burial ground. That old lady doesn't speak English, so I'm getting all this secondhand from my wife, but I thought you might get some perverse pleasure knowing that you live in a cursed town. See you later, Bert. Take care, Gordy. I also saw someone sneaking around the old dance hall wearing a kachina mask. That doesn't sit too well with her either. Oh, well. And then see, with the music video, Vass, we knew to turn this around. Oh, matchbook.
Oh, I know Bert cared, but do you think I still look like that? You know, Bert was there when the ruin was found. He knows
I'm not too sure if the FMVs are here. That kind of FMV is that worry.
Yeah. Well, so that was Nora. If you hadn't quite guessed who has been talking to us all the time, the one that died in the accident. And Bert blames this guy. Because you see, look how much. You saw how, like, you know how creepy this looks the way Bert painted it. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Oh, what's this? You're asking for it, Bert. I've had enough of your threats. If you know something about Jason, why don't you go to the police instead of extorting more money from me? Or are you afraid you'll end up in jail again? How do I know you're not even telling the truth? I need proof, Phil.
I tell you my type of horror is probably either H.R. Geiger or like that weird drinking card shit.
Bert, I want my matchbook. What do you want for it? Your revolting little vampire, Charles Spencer. Because remember, Charles.
This is also had a good horror vibe.
Yeah, Charles was the one that committed fraud, insurance fraud. So yeah, Bert knew who it was. Yeah, look at that money. Woohoo! So you want to see what's in here, Vess? Now, Vess?
Quick.
Oh shit! Ow!
You have landed on Wrath of God.
Yeah, so we'll have to do that, but we can now go to the cafe for a special reason.
I was at took away all your points.
No.
I'm just making a joke about the gods game.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
Soon global power will be mine. I won't be stuck in this dead-end town. There's nothing you can do about it either, warrior. All you can do is save your friends.
Thanks, Darkcloud.
And here, like, people thought he wasn't real.
Yep. Okay. So, well, we can actually do some with one of those matches. So I'll just use that. Now remember that paper we got? Boom. 555 9547. Okay. Sure, let's call that number.
Look for the Bajos under the griffin.
Oh, we got Dark Cloud's personal number. Nice. Okay. Well, let's follow that advice, Vass. So we gotta look for it under the griffin, which would be at the hotel. Hey, there we go. Another Bajo. Ow, got hit. Alright, there we go. This will be the breath, Bajos. No. There you go. Let's see. Not quite, almost. All right, there we go. I enjoy those the petroglyph stuff. I don't know, it just gets my brain working of how to fit the pieces in there. Kind of like what I used to do with item arrangement in Resident Evil 4. Breath. All right, save that game. Way back here. All right. So the good thing is, Vass, is that we have done well on our Bajo search. So, you know what? I think the best place to go, because it's Spooky Month, is we should go to the cemetery. Woohoo! Nadine Talbot Hickson, April 11th, 1940 to 1993. Hickson. All right. Now, if you remember that video about the statue, this is the statue in it. So we know to put a rose in here and touch the 10 toes left to right. You cannot, again, this is one of those, if you didn't see the music video, you can't solve the puzzle that way. Hey! We need that. Oh! Nice album art. This is a clue for a puzzle, too. Alright. Oh. Uh-oh. That tells me Ivan is dead. Not good. Oh. Nora Hickson Wharton. Born June 3rd, 1962. Died August 22nd, 1992. Those left behind mourn her tragic passing. So, if we look down here, there is a jumbled up symbol, but we don't know that just yet, so we'll be back for that. So, well, it's nice to be in the cemetery. Let's get out. Alright, let's make our way up here. Some more of that truck. Sheriff's Department's over there. As far as savings loan, we'll be there. Now, this is where we wanted to go. So, the band mentioned that there was an old dance hall that Dark Cloud had them working in, and that Lyle knew the key. So, that prayer stick is actually used here for that puzzle. And since we know about the album cover, we know what the symbols were. Bear claw? And this one was the star. And then we know this was diamond. And then that wasn't it, then it was... Yep, it was star. All right. So, what that decoded thing that we learned from the Candy Cane Dragon video is that this symbol vest is the one that had a tape in it. All right. So we'll put that in there. All right. But unfortunately, it's one of those where we don't have any batteries yet for that tape recorder, so can't really hear what's on it yet. And here was the studio editing room, but it's been destroyed. Moldy pizza, videotape, can't see it. Oh. Man, all right, you want to talk about a relic of the 90s fast? Look at this. Olivia. Well, she had some decent artwork, you see.
Yeah.
Trip Cyclone. Still don't know who Dark Cloud is. Chess pieces. For Dave, he thinks Richard is cheating at chess. Say A12, C12. Okay. Alright, that'll be important for later. This is where they did, I guess, a lot of setup for their music video. Hey, someone's in that car. What the heck? Oh, Dark Cloud. All right, and that led to another puzzle. I might present to you a very hard puzzle, Vass. This is the marble puzzle. So you see what the idea is for this one? I'll let you think of what it is.
Chinese checkers?
No, you're actually supposed to get all the colored marbles in their respected colored slots there. So all reds and red, all blues and blues, yellows and yellows, and greens and green.
Oh.
You have 38 moves to do it in. If it lands on a star here, that doesn't count as a move. So you have to... The way this board's set up is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, and 49. So if you number them, you know what to do. This one, I apologize, folks. This one does take me a little bit because, again, I numbered them all so that I wouldn't get lost. But it's easy enough to go through. So starting at, we're going to go to 15, 16, 17, 18. So we want to take 18 and move it up to 4. Then we want to go to 26. Let's see, that was 7, 14, 21, 28. So we take 26. So 28. And then we want to take 24. It's 21, 22, 22, 22. All right, and we want to take 32 to 46. And we want to take 20 to 17. Right. And we want to take 40 to 19. We want to take 34 to 20. We want to take 38 to 40.
Hey, Rugal.
Yep.
Just I do want to know what time would be nice for a raid, because I've been like looking forward to being this Kanto, and I just want to experience the end cutscenes in full.
Yeah. So what was that? Sorry, I didn't quite get you.
So apparently, like almost done, beating the boss of Kanto 7 in Limbus Company. I just want to like pause the stream for a moment to view the final cutscenes.
Okay,
And
yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, if you
fine.
if you could put it in the corner or something.
But yeah, I don't want, but I really don't want to like hear the game. Well, I just don't.
Well, can you mute, just mute like my thing for a bit and then that?
All right, I'm gonna pause the stream.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. You want me to go back to Shivers too now?
Yeah. I sure will.
Okay. Make sure you start the recording up. All right. Let me just get it back up.
Okay.
Just a second. Let me go to.
I thought it'd be the final boss.
No, that's fine. All right. Okay, so we got the Rain Cloud Bajo, so let's get over to Devil's Mouth Canyon. Yeah, the marble puzzle does take quite a bit. I mean, you do have to do a lot of legwork with the numbers. There we go, Rain Cloud. This one isn't too bad to figure out, which I was happy with. There we go. Rain Cloud is done. Oh, do you see it?
The cloud?
No, do you see like my screen?
Yeah, I see your screen.
Okay.
That was
Oh, yeah, you were stopping, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Warrior. All right, well, you'll be happy to know, Vas. We are 5 Bajos down, 7 to go.
That was quick.
Yeah, no, it doesn't take long to get through. Like, yeah, the only thing when you do solve current puzzle, it just deletes some of your score. That's just for purist's sake. It's like that's why I was happy that they did this. All right. Let's go back to the Mutants Library. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's check in. Oh, you know, we can we never did check out that place that was next to the hotel. So let's do that. And that would be the gas station. Here's the landslide that we somehow motorcycled over. Oh, what now?
That was very clever of you to find the Bajos in the drawer. I should have made your tasks more difficult.
Okay. Alright, Cyclone Community Church, using George Blaris, the Sinister Minister. Yep, William. Alright. Petrified Indian. Frederick Dunlap, great-grandfather Phil Dunlap, owner of Cyclone Gas, discovered this petrified Indian while digging in the Cyclone silver mine. It's speculated that this was an ancient Indian burial site, as other bodies have been found in the area as well. Oh boy. To the Ancient Ones, black is the warrior from the lands above, and 4 is the sacred number. You, warrior, must seek out the 4 and bring them here. What is he talking about? Well, we need to find chess pieces, Vess. That's what Dark Cloud's next devious puzzle is. Okay, thanks, Dark Cloud. Ah, this was in the last one, Know Your Enemy, so we know from that it was 230. So what does 230 meant? Well, we need to go by pressure. So turn this on. And just keep going. This reaches 240. Go back one. Go back another. And there you go, 230. And then with that in place. And by doing that, Vass, we've lifted up the car. Dave's notebook, Trip Cyclone. This town is so weird, but Richard is okay. He was pretty cool to let me hide my notebook under his car. He's no brain surgeon, so if he ever gets this car running, my notebook is toast. So on the phone, spell it out, set him up just to knock him down. You play, think you're too cool. You may think you're too cool for words, so let me spell it out, let me spell it out, let me spell it. Teresa Bolaris' dad is a major lowlife. He makes her slave all the time at the church and never even gives her a dime, so she steals from the church donation box. Richard helped her make a copy of the key to the donation box, and now I'm hiding it in my notebook. The key, I mean, not the box. You think Richard could find his own hiding spot since he has the whole garage to himself. Phil Dunlop, who owns the place, hardly ever comes to the station. Phil's son Jason, who ran the garage before he disappeared, was really into chess. Now that Richard is working here, he thinks he can play, but he cheats. I had Olivia draw me a chessboard so I could copy down the placement of the pieces. When we paused the game, sure enough, the next day he had moved the pieces. Wednesdays says I should just let him win. No way. The town's getting stranger by the minute. The only thing dependable is chess and music and Wendy. Gotta write music to this. We're caught up in a cyclone as dark clouds descend from above. Our days have turned to nightmares as one more disappears. We never realized there were games that we just couldn't see. Devil's Mouth sings to us a song of petroglyphs. All right. So now we got that out of the way. And there's nothing more we can do there. And again, we'll need the chess pieces for that. So we will make our way back to the cemetery. You might think, why? Well, because we kind of had ideas from what we saw in Wendy's notebook that we can deal with this. Now you're wondering, what's going on here, Vass? Well, we have to make the same symbol that was in that notebook. So we will get to that. I actually do have that in place. You can flip the pieces around like this and so forth. It's quite a bit of work, but you kind of can guesstimate where things go when they need to be. So the thing I always tell anyone would be start by making the spiral symbol, and then go from there. That's me just figuring out some of the pieces. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. All right, there we are. This one goes right here. There we go. So you see, this is where you can easily start with by just doing it this way. You have a good way of getting these things out of the well, just getting them lined up correctly. And then from there, you just work on the outsides for the pieces. So that one's up there. No, that's correct. Actually, no, this one's not correct. Because then it's a bit block off in there. That one off through. Oh, excuse me. There we go. All right. There we go. This matches with that. Not quite. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that one's on the top there. Ah, there we go. That missing piece right there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see, that one's up there, there. There we go. There you go. There's one last one we need to take care of. Okay, let's see if we got this one down. Oh, I need to piece this one. Let me check that. Oh no, this one's irregularity. Let's see which one it is. There we go. And if you're wondering what that did, Vest, I'd open up this part. So this mausoleum. The Hopi tell the dead, you are no longer a Hopi. You are changed, a Kachina. Go tell the cliffs to bring rain. I tell my beloved, you are no longer mine. You are now a Kachina. Go tell the chiefs to bring revenge. Interesting. Alright. So, next spot we want to go is up here. There we go. So there's a lot of bad stuff going along this town, as we already noticed. Yeah, we've been to the storage facility, pearls. Let's go this way. It's not too bad. You're not really ever going to get too lost around here. Bakery, we will be there in a little while. Yeah, we do want to go over here. So what we want to go next to is the sheriff's department. Art by Burt, wanted for hold up the Safari Savings and Loan on July 20th, leaving our mayor tied up in the vault and suspect got away with over $20,000. Any persons having information regarding the identity of the thief should contact Officer Andrew Washington or Tad Matthews, bank president. Suspect considered armed and dangerous. Okay then. Alright, data collision, 8/22/1992, 3:55 a.m. Andrew Washington, Town Cyclone. Describe what happened. Vehicle A was driving north on Sandy, traveling west on Devil's Mouth Road. Vehicle B struck Vehicle A while making a left to turn into Sandy. Vehicle C also struck Vehicle A, causing it to roll and burst into flames. Driver B claimed that Vehicle A had no headlights and had drifted over the center lane as if Driver A had been drunk. Driver A was Nora Hickson, which we know died, and then Tad, Charles, George, and Philip were all in the other vehicles. So something isn't adding up here. Green Jeep, totaled and buried, very likely other driver involved in witness. Failure to control vehicle, killed. Red pickup truck, front end damage. Driver broken nose, whiplash, shoulder injury. Front end damage, black two-door. Driver and passenger minor cuts. Seems the officer knew, but decided to cover it up. And the record and that radio has been broken.
Hey, Andy, it's Phil. What's the story on that landslide blocking the road out of town? Richard Talbot just came back from Flag. He had to climb over to get back in a cyclone. My truck full of supplies for the store is still on the other side, too. Dynamite. If you ask me, that's what it looks like, dynamite. If the state doesn't get in here and clean the road, we'll starve. You're the law in this town. You'd better do something and get this solved.
To replay this message saved.
Hey, Andy, it's Phil. What's it?
All right, so we know something's going on over here. What's this? 3. Okay. Well, if you wonder who that is, use this. Andrew Washington. Another person disappeared today. I didn't even bother filling out a missing persons report. Control. I'm losing control. If I don't get a handle on things, Cyclone will be just another ghost town. Not too long ago, out-of-towners were the only ones you mistrusted, but now everyone is suspicious of their own neighbors. All right, page 3. Oh, let's go back that. You know, that is the combination for the jail in this one. It's an RNG each game, so yeah, we know that one. I can't even enter someone's house and check to see if things are safe without running into a locked door. Those two old fools, Ivan and Keith, had these combination locks put on their door. I figured out how to get past those. But some are using keys. It's not the way for a lawman to run a town. And the rumors, I must squelch the rumors. I especially don't like the rumor about someone walking around town wearing a Kachina mask. Bert painted that petroglyph on the wall of the jail cell, and now there's a rumor that the petroglyph in Devil's Mouth Canyons are possessed. I don't trust Bert. Why doesn't he just watch TV like the rest of them? The next thing you know, I'll have no control at all. I let things get out of control before, and look what happened. Someone died. Not just anyone, she died. I managed to hush the rumors. Then Bert, if I had for them, but if I had from him, Bert, had I had him in control in the first place, she never would have married Max. What's more, she never would have driven to the bakery early in the morning, and then those drunken idiots who call themselves councilmen would have never have run into their Jeep. Control. You need it to run a town. You also need money. Do the four of them think I'll continue to hide their secret for free? They must, because lately their payments have been late. Very late. Perhaps like this silver in the mine. They are running dry. What will they do then? When men run out of money, they get desperate. There have been some desperate things happening here in Cyclone City. Control. I must regain control. Oh, there you go, Vass. He's unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So from that, we know page 3 is the combination to the jail. All right. All right, and that one would be... Okay, hat. Gun. Steer. And star. Oh, chess piece. Top cooks share their secrets. Arizona gourmet. Chili on a stick. Yum. And there was a... Chamber Potter, that's sand. Oh well. Okay. So, ready for the next Kachina doll?
Oh boy.
The regular game has been cancelled as all the players are indisposed. But I have a different game for you. One that will prove your warrior's skills.
Okay.
Place the card on the table.
So, Vass, do you like matching games? Because this gets to be very crazy. Watch this. Can you guess where they are now?
No.
No. This will infuriate a lot of people. You have to be very, you have to make your grid, know them where they are. It's like, oh, where's the ace? So I'm not going to put us through that. And there you go. Bajos granted. Let's get over to that. Yeah, trust me, that infuriated me a lot. So I'm just like, I'm not putting anyone else through it. You're welcome, by the way, Vest. Alright, let's get to this one. Ow. Stop hitting me. Oh, yeah, no, they're back at the front. Did you stop that? Alright, spool one. There you go.
gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh yeah. Take your time.
Okay. Just a moment. Okay.
This one can be a little bit tricky, but not too bad. I guess just making sure you know where to stick this piece. I think that one's gonna no. Excuse me. Work those in there. So. No, that one wouldn't work the way that. Just got this one. Okay, that one. Yeah. No, I had kind of in the wrong order on that one. There we go. And there we go. All right, huge health boost. Woohoo! All right. What we can do is go to the gas station, just get rid of one of this chest pieces for now. Oh, what now, Dark Cloud?
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, okay. Dark Cloud, you had nothing to say.
Was the timing off?
No. What?
I could have sworn where Dark Cloud was calling you as soon as I got back. Yes.
Yeah, but he already gave us the thing there. I'm just returning one of the chess pieces there. All right, so by doing this, there are going to be other chess pieces located all around. That was one of them, but you had to kind of guesstimate undo this little.
By the way, Rugal.
Hunt. So here's the one. Oop, yes.
on. Yes. I be gladly to show off Project Moon. You know, yeah. The game's made by Project Moon because they're all like connected. So like, I might have to like add a few mods to get through this.
Oh, not a problem.
But also I would love to show like doing a live dub of like Library Runa and well actually all the Project Moon games.
Sure. And yes, Vass, be warned. Here we go back into Pearl's house because there's one hidden in there in one of the birds.
When you know.
I know that song.
What's the bother?
Whoa! Look at Eagle. So you wonder where it is? Why, it was the toucan all along.
No, it was the toucan all along.
Follow your nose.
What a treasure that shows.
I don't know. It's that haunting melody of Pearl's house.
I don't know. Just got that. I don't know, like 70s-ish kind of thing.
Kinda like. Well, it's more like folksy. All right. So, what we can put on here, and we need just one more, and then we can start on the chess puzzle. So, we know that there was one at the motel. We knew that there was one in the sheriff's department, and we actually need to go to the library for the last one. So I think, oh, this card catalog along, it was in here. So with that done, we can now finish the gas station. All right, now we play chess. So we look at these pieces, and they'll say which they are. So that's A1. And we learned from when he spoke about where the pieces need to be. Let's see one. C2. Oh, a screwdriver. Yeah, I'm getting there. I hear you, Dark Cloud.
Checkmate. Do you feel like a pawn, warrior? Well, just like Church Cyclone, we're all pawns in one time or another.
Okay. So, you wonder what he did that screwdriver? They mentioned, oh, if this is stuck, just use the screwdriver. Okay. And we found some gasoline. Well, an empty canister. So, let's go fill it up. Luckily, there was still gas in this town. Okay. So, if we go past Bert's trailer, we will find that there's a mine shaft here. Well, that's where we need to go next, because this generator don't work. So, gasoline in, just like you do in most Resident Evil games and or Silent Hill, having to put gas in a generator. And turn it on. And for our work doing that, we got a Bauhaus. That is the Twin War Gods Bauhaus, because in essence of playing chess. Let's see what we can do with these. And there you go, Vess. Twin War Gods. Alright, Twin War Gods. Alright, and thankfully, Vas, we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Bajos left. So we are way past the halfway point in this game.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not like Shivers. Like Shivers could take a long time as all that dang RNG, and some of those puzzles can be devious in their how bad they were. No, this doesn't. It's actually very, very good to use. In fact, oh, news that we should go back to the mine because there is something we need to explore over there. The mine isn't too bad. It goes kind of in a circle. So we start the entrance here. And then here's where that ancient Indian burial ground is. In the limestone. You don't go there, you start taking damage. We do need to take this. And you see this ladder? We'll be back here for that ladder later. We can't do anything now. But with that torch, remember, Vas, those bees that we invoked the Wrath of God for? Oh, we can take care of them now. Damn, Bert, you had some messed up things. Look at that one. Okay. Bees, you're in my way. So let's take that match. Here, take this. What Bert had, here's another way to get a Kachina puzzle. So, this one, it's a slider puzzle. We have to basically get these guys all lit up, but having the middle be blank. It's really just working around. You see this? Easy. Bert was the shield, so I go back and deal with the shield, Bajos. Actually. Ooh, close. So I don't think I can... No. So we need 2 others. Triangles for it. May be able to do it here. No. It was. That's in the way. This one. The shield can be a little bit tricky, but it's not too bad if you kind of just work one side of it. Though, as I said, some of these petroglyphs, like the one good thing about this game is that they don't kill you. Like the Bajos isn't killing you as long as you're solving the puzzle. So it just kind of like me just taking it back a bit. It's like, I gotta do it the right way. So it's just me making sure I get the pieces just right. There we go. All right, another one completed. And the shield is done. So, good news, Vass, is that we have 4 Bajos left. Okay.
Choose now the man behind the mask. Then I can reveal to you the true enemy.
Well, we know from the video about Know Your Enemy, it's always the book. And that would be Max is Darkcloud.
If only you could see how cute he is behind the mask. But other forces are at work. Would you please do me a favor? Get the music box and put it in his cave. He can't see me, you know. I can now tell you who your real enemy is. Oh, he hides his key in the rock. If you hurry, he won't know that it's missing. This knowledge will help you free your friends. Oh, and leave him this message. Dear Stormy, I still love you.
Okay. Will do. So, next place we want to go is the grocery store. Oh, Darkcloud.
I was wondering how you had planned to get past the bees. But now comes the real challenge. A mental trial to earn the Bajos.
Oh, well. Yeah, so this was the grocery store. And there's a very deadly rattlesnake in here. We want to keep messing with it, though. Okay. Oh! Hey, free quarter. Let's do that to get your quarter lit. Now, when it said to get a grip, it meant, like, basically that this is the window that they were talking about, Vass, in that video, so. And there we go. With this, we got a sunflower coin. You think, what do we do with that? Now, that's the currency that the cola machine takes. So, and of course, yes, Ivan was missing, Jason was missing, but Jason was actually the first victim of Darkcloud. When he was the first one to disappear, Ivan was next. So you put this in there. We want desert soda. And if you're wondering what that is, that's a decoder. So, very important to have. Alright. Leave that snake alone for now. So, when he meant that it was a mental challenge, Vass, this is what he meant. So, it says, oh, we're out of eggs and milk. Nope. So, what you have to do here, Vass, is you have to guide this egg, and it's got to go into that hole. But you see how the things are numbered? So when you click on one, then the egg jumps between whichever one that you do. So I actually do have this one. I'm gonna go down, right, 2, up, left, right again, down, and down, left, up,
Good egg
right,
physics.
yeah, down, left, right, and then look at that. Boom.
Wow.
And we got the cattle Bauhaus. So let's get the heck out of here. So So cattle Bauhaus would be. It's not this one. Oh yeah, it's gonna be in the next one. Ow! Don't do that. Oh no, it's actually pack one. Or no, it's back at the start. There it is. And then just like always with the Bauhaus. Just get him in the right position. That. Okay. Actually, no, that's right. Yep. Let's see. Do that with the cattle. Oh yeah, no, I forgot. I'm gonna block myself off. There we go. And there you go, Vess. The cattle. Right through there. All right, so now we put cattle 1 in. Now we're down to 3. Very good. So let's return to the hotel for a second because we do have enough change. So for our cassette recorder, needs some batteries. So we need to go get some batteries. We have enough. See what happens if we play it. So what that was the chanting that we heard on the TV from Dark Cloud. So that will come in handy. Okay. So let's check back Phil's one more time. I want to see if that snake finally left. Yes, it did. What was in the snake's bowl? Ah, I think, what's this gibberish? It would be the code for the cash register. So let's type that in. That is 12 times 89 number 417. Ah, because Phil was councilman, he also has one of those keys. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Now, let's check out that church. And here was that donation box, which Richard had the key for. Dearest George, I only put in a penny, or a dime. That's also very important, too. Yeah, George was highly religious. You should see, like, you see how he made the sins vast? See?
Oh. Wait.
Pride, lust, gluttony, greed, envy, wrath.
Sloth?
I wish they would give you a better close-up. Like, these are very well done in art showing the 7 deadlies. What do you think?
That's right. Is the sloth a frog?
Let's see.
I need to look closer.
Yeah, it's hard because that's as close you get. Like, I'm assuming sloth's a frog or caterpillar or something. I'm not sure.
I can see the spots. It might be a frog.
Yeah. Yeah, cat for pride, wolf, lust, gluttony, a hippo, wrath being a bull, snake, envy, a hog for being greedy. Oh yeah, reminds me of Captain Planet villain, Hoggish Greedley was his name. All right. Oh, projector.
What?
Warrior, there's nowhere you can hide from me. Nowhere. Your friends, they thought they could fool me. They found the other half of Ianyi, and they refused to tell me where it was, didn't they? Now look where they are. I know they told you where it is, but you're smarter than they are. In the end, when the 12 tasks are completed, you'll return it, won't you?
All right. Well, he doesn't know where the Yanni statue is. Yeah, but look at that vast sea. Whew.
Yeah.
You know, that artwork, because you just showed me Limbus Company, this would have been perfect. Artwork in Limbus Company. Alright, so let's see what George was up to in this office. Huh. So that's 12 shoes. This is the popcorn theater, because then this doubled as a movie theater, because they were having troubles with money.
Hi, Teresa. This is Richard. I'm sorry about William disappearing. I shouldn't have left him in the canyon, but if you go out there with me tomorrow, I can show you where we camped. Dave can cover for me at the gas station. I know you have to work all the time, but the weirdest thing happened. My parents just up and disappeared. Midlife crisis or something. Well, call me back.
To message saved.
How dare you brainwash my father into giving his silver to the church? I'm warning you, George. I'll get you for this.
Yeah, so Ivan gave his
Replay message.
Ivan Spencer gave his silver over to George, and then Charles wants the silver back.
This is Bird, George. It's a good thing we have such a good working relationship, because I have some information you might be interested in. And George, this is cash information. Your last check bounced.
Damn.
To replay the message saved.
Okay. And here was his checkbook. See, yeah, Andrew Washington, Bert Thompson, the 150 we found, electrical, Flagstaff Theater Supply, a deposit of $700. Don't know where he got that. Desert Bell for the satellite service. No, had to pay Andrew again, and had to pay Bert because he was running out of money. As you see, Vess, didn't look good for him. Oh, one of his keys. Thank you. And you might notice what else that he had. Well, he had a pair of TNT in there, too. He was not a good preacher at all. And you know what else? He cheated at bingo. So, you ready to play some bingo, Vass? This one's a simple one. It's just you just align 1 through 8 in the correct order. So, not too bad. No 6 to 3 to 8 to 6 5 7 3 5 in its place 7 2 1 4 6 and 7. All right, got another one. This one is the Stairway to Heaven, Bauhaus. Yeah, very, very on the nose with this one. Almost. Stairway's not too bad. This is just like memorize, just making sure I put the pieces right. There we go. Move this up here. So then you move that way. That way, okay. There we go. There we go. All right, there we go. Stairway completed. Oops, no way. All right, then up here. The addition to the fast travel really did help things. All right. 2 left, fast.
You're almost done?
Yep. Oh, no, like, this has gone on way easier than the first Shivers one. Like, honestly, just having like, because you're not even tired. It's like, that's a good part of it. Okay, so no Phil's Market is in library, so we need to actually head to Savings and Loan. Alright, so full smart is right here. Yep, Safari savings. Okay, so the one video, remember it said 11, 12, 13. So we have to use these numbers to actually make the code correctly. So 1, 2, 8 for 11. Then we do 4, 3, and 5 for 12. And then this one's just easy, so it's 6, 7, 0. There you go, and we've used them all. Five hyenas. You make that what that is?
The tree of life?
Just a tree, yeah. Whoa! Look at that one. Local barber has silver collection. Local barber Ivan Spencer brought out his silver coin collection today for the citizens of Cyclone to see. Handed down to him by his father, the coins were minted from some of the first silver extracted from Cyclone's silver mine. When asked if he planned to sell them, Ivan said he might donate them to the community church upon his death. So, George had convinced him to do it through very bad means. Oh, you'd go to hell if you don't give the silver to me. So, yeah. George was an asshole. Ivan, sadly, was caught in the middle of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 disordered zebras. 3 gazelles. Yeah. Okay. So, let's make our way over here, because we have a Kachiva puzzle. So if you're wondering about this one, Vass, we have to flip these around so that we make the same design on this side.
Ah, cool.
But they can only be flipped adjacent. So you usually just want to start this way, because this will give you room to get the head in place. There we go. There we go. It's a very simple one to do. I never really have a problem with it. There you go. You will find the Bauhaus elsewhere, warrior. Okay. Or E. What that means. Okay. Again with that wanted sign. Oh, if you're wondering, Vass, here's that computer from the Spell It Out video. Let's insert that disc, what we found. Well, we know that, and we know the band member, Lyle, worked at the bank. The password was Velo, which was Olivia, backwards. Hi, if you're reading this, then obviously you've ignored all the other warnings we've left you. Get out of Cyclone now. Get help, the FBI or somebody. No one will believe you if you just tell them that people are being turned into petroglyphs. We sent you a roll of film. Develop pictures. Use those as proof that something horrifying is going on. The bodies are probably still up in the canyon. Did you get the letter Wendy wrote about how Trip Cyclone was going to solve this great mystery and put clues in a rock video? Well, we got sidetracked when this guy offered to sponsor us. His name is Darkcloud, and he's possessed or something. He has this revenge thing against the whole town, and Mike thinks he's using our rock videos to hypnotize them into going into the canyon. It's So creepy. There are townspeople all over the canyon walls. We haven't figured out everything, but we are getting closer. We do know that when he's in Devil's Mouth, he has this magic that can turn people into petroglyphs, but he's powerless in town. Dark Cloud is desperate to expand his power, but he needs a warrior to complete some kind of quest. Something to do with prayer sticks. So far, we think we're safe because he's using us to make the videos. But for how long, I don't know. We can't hang around Cyclone too much longer. I was able to figure out the lock to his house. Once you get help, use this to get inside. Once you're in, there's a locked room. It may be important, but when I broke into it, I only saw a bunch of sentimental stuff. Maybe if I can figure something out. Lyle. Thanks, Lyle. Well, in the meantime, we need to do this. Because the hammer, this little piggy bank right here. And there's the bottles. So let's get over to Devil's Mouth and take care of it. And we know from experience that it's in the back. Ow. Yikes. Okay. Actually. Nope. Nope, that seems right. No, it's a short match. Not that way. Correctly for the crown. On that one, I'm just trying to picture it from afar. So it's like, Oh, yeah, I remember. This one just fits perfectly here. There we go. Ah, there we go. Alright. Next Bajo's done. Oops, wrong way. All right. Sweet. One bar host to go, Vas. Oh yeah, yeah. But we are not quite done yet with Safari Savings and Loans, so we need to go back there. There's this vault here that we can't get into yet. Ted Matthews named most influential businessman. Oh, what's this? So if you saw those paintings, you know, they all were like those weird what do you call it? Those weird animal things, so we have to go by the hoof prints that we saw. So there was one of him. There was 5 of the hyenas. 4. Let's see, there was 3 gazelle, and then there was 5 zebra. Another one of those. I won't wait any longer. I need the money now. I should have taken my half when I had the chance. You'll see the grid to your combination book when I see my money. P.S. You might want to reevaluate your security system. If I can figure it out, so can George. Alright. So, what this is right here, Vass, that we got from Bert's, it's a decoder. So, we need to use this. So we know that on the page, and I believe it said, let me just check what it said on there. So it said 4 north. So with that in mind, this is a little bit of a clever puzzle. It is random each game, Vass. So what I do is I'll go to page 4, and then when I put this over it, so you see what north's going to be?
Mm-hmm.
So what does that say to you, that the vault combination is?
6L2R9R.
Close. You have to read it from top to bottom. So it's 6 right,
Okay,
9 left, 2 right.
Okay, 6 right, 9 left, 2 right.
Yep. So let's enter that in the vault. Don't you remember that?
That's 6 left. No, 6 right, 2 9 left.
All right.
5 right.
All right.
I think
6 right. 9 left. 2 right. There you go.
Oh.
See how clever that is? Very nice, huh?
I love it.
Oh, yeah. And then if we looked at this key, it's 32B, but because of any bank, all banks have a safe deposit box where you need 2 keys. So, unfortunately, don't have that one yet. So, we need to make our way back to the museum. Because now we have those keys that the council members used. And then we remember from the generous deposit, we know the Doyle safe lock. So it's this. And what do you know? The deposit key. Cyclone City Ledger. Department of Revenue. 386. Mountain Electric. Polaris Supply. $400. Cyclone Sales Tax. 21. Motel Sales Tax. Smith Electric. $300. Huh. Andrew Washington's salary. That's a lot. So they lost everything on Andrew Washington's salary because they were really low. Yep, Cyclone City, Smith Ledger. So someone was cooking these books badly. And we see that they were heavy drinkers too. Yeah, oh yeah, even more drinks. Then there was the whole... Oh, someone was looking at us. Okay. So, let's make our way back to Savings and Loan. Let's see what was in this one, because this was actually Bert's safe deposit. If I disappear, please get this to the proper authorities. Someone outside of town. Trust no one from Cyclone, even me. Also hide the sand. He already has half the stone. Bert also knew the identity of Dark Cloud, so... Well, we have a video VCR in R. room, so let's check this out.
It's not like he could just walk
He stole my dad's silver, and I wouldn't put it past him to go as far as killing him for it.
Ivan was a sinner, Charles. The silver was his offering to the Lord.
What meant you see? He's admitting it. George, you thief!
We have more important things to talk about. Does anyone know who Dark Cloud is? I saw those kids with him. They started working in the cafe about the same time that folks started vanishing. I think he might be responsible for what's happening, and one of you might know who he is.
Absolute power. George was already proven he
You
cares more
seem
for
to be
silver
the
than
one
he
who
knows.
I believe.
Whoa! I didn't accuse anyone. It could be Andy, Bert, Max, someone we don't even know.
Max, what about Max? I hate Max.
Max just wants to drive us crazy. I offered him 25% for the mining rights to Devil's Mouth, and he still won't sign.
25%? Dad, are you crazy?
Well, if Max had died in that accident instead of
Oh.
we wouldn't be broke today.
I hate Max. 'Tis better for one man to perish than a whole town to dwindle in disbelief.
Oh, so now he's suggesting killing Max in the name of the Lord. What do you propose, George? Dress up like this Dark Cloud and sneak up behind him with a big rock?
Hey, settle down, Charles. If he were dead, the town could take possession of his asset. We could make it look like an accident.
Hey, someone's there! Bert, I'll get you, you...
Damn. So you saw what it looked like. They basically had killed Nora on purpose. Bad dudes. Bad dudes. All right.
What? Driven to madness by rumors of Dark Cloud?
Well, not only Dark Cloud, but the fact that they were wasting all the money. You notice that, like, Charles had set the fire for insurance fraud. George had convinced Charles's father, Ivan, to give up his silver mine, like his rights to the silver mine. They were all stealing against each other, and then they were trying to also force Max, because Max owned a piece of the silver mining operations too, and his wife was Nora, who worked in the bakery, and she died trying to get to work because they were all drunk and they had rammed into her and killed her. And the sheriff knew, and he covered it up too. So, again, they were corrupt, and you wonder now why Max, who posed as Dark Cloud, was tried to drive these people insane and was killing them one by one with using the petroglyphs and the Kachina. He had a reason. Yeah, it was basically revenge. I know it's not the most deepest thing, but he did so because
that sounds like psychopathic behavior.
It is. Oh, it is. Let's see what we can go to where Nora worked. Again, another one of these puzzles, but that's why we have. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I'm going to save it as I can. All right. Not coffee cake, hurricane buns. His parents. Oh! That was the music box she mentioned.
The music box, it plays my song. But I don't know why Max left it there. My father hated that song.
You see, it's the same one that we hear in the canyon. Interesting. Yeah, look at that aquatic motif. Buried with the body of an ancient warrior, the ceramic tablet's use is unknown, but the images of phantom fish are unmistakable. Did fish such as these really exist, or were their images part of some ritual? Only the ancients know for sure. Indeed. All right. Ready to make some donuts, Vas?
Yep.
All right. So you're wondering, how does this puzzle work? Well, we got to make rows of 2 donuts each. So easy enough to do. We'll take this donut and put it up there, and then we'll take, because they're all numbered from 1 to 10. So we'll take number 7, put it on 3. We'll take number 5, put it on 9. Take number 2, put it on 6. And then there we go. And voila, that is the Arrowhead Bauhaus. Let's see. Arrowhead. Excuse me. Almost, not quite. So close. Alright, for the arrowhead, we need to just move aside 1 picture. Again, just me looking at from a hunt view. Oh, yeah. I should not be prepared. Ah, there we go. Okay.
I need to hear the sacred words.
Well, we actually do have that. That would be the chanting.
Yanni must be now made whole and brought to its place on the altar. My warrior is closer than you think.
All right, so with that, now we know that it's obviously, like, as Nora pointed out, it's in Max's cave. So we need to get over to Max's cave. And here's his cave. And this is the rock she mentioned. That would be... let's put this down. There you go. All right, Vass.
Yeah?
I gotta mention, there's going to be some disturbing sound effects, so you have been warned of this one. But let me get through this. So, if we had decoded the message that was left from Lyle, it's basically, the message is, day of her accident reversed. We know that Nora had died August 8th, August the 22nd, 1992. So we have to do that in reverse. So that would be 2991-22-8. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 here. 1 here. So that's 29. 91. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be the last one. There we go. All right. You've been warned. So, Max was the one that took all the books out of the library, as Olivia had pointed out, or Wendy. So yeah, there was today's satellites, advanced electronics, hypnotism of the masses, public language studies, communication systems, Kachina myths and legends, and advanced video editing. Yeah, sorry about those sound effects.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, he had a master's degree in electrical engineering. He had it in computer science. There was Max and Nora. Nora Hickson Wharton, age 30 of Cyclone. Nora died August 22nd, 1992. Cherished daughter to Keith and Nadine, and friend to all who entered the Cyclone Bakery. She is survived by her husband, Max. Services will be held at Cyclone August 25th. And you can see his grudge that he held against them. And as we learned that she wanted us to put this near the computer and type out a message. Dear Stormy, I still love you. Okay. That was Nora's, one of Nora's last wish. Ioannis, he'd been studying all this. Oh, but there's a key. Well, nothing we can do about that yet, so we found his cave, but don't have the way in yet. There's one place that may have the key, that being the cemetery.
You will soon be a warrior. But the amulet, you must find Ianyi. Oh, he's in my mausoleum. I sense it. Maybe there he can see me.
Okay. Ah, there's the key. So now we can make our way back to Max's cave. So again, he had this place pretty much packed fast, but if you don't think he's got a screw loose, look what he did. He even made a shrine to Nora out of a whatever home that he must have thought that she had. Oh, he was back there. There was that Ianni piece. From Max on my 28th birthday. He and Bert found it in the canyon on one of their excursions. 3 puppies. Love Max. Oof, the distortion. Hi, Max. I'll be staying late today at the bakery. Dad has a special, so you'll probably get home from the canyon before I'm done at the bakery. Thought about you the whole time I made canyon cakes yesterday. Weekends are always so long when you're away. Desert hunting with Bert. Love you, Nora. So Bert knew Max as well, but she wrote this the day that she died. You know, that she was going to be late. So a lot of info there.
I see you found the other half of Ianyi. It was here all along and he never noticed it. It must be joined with its other half and returned to the world below.
All right, so let's make our way back to Devil's Canyon. Oh.
okay. I know
Yeah,
you're
its
mad.
skull's broken.
How was I supposed to know he would get mad when you left my message? There is a way you can still save your friends. A back way into the Kiva. He has this code. Let's see. Today's code is... star, spider, breath, rain cloud? Or is it rain cloud breath? Oh, well, you'll figure it out.
No, she was correct. It's Star Spider, Breath, and Rain Cloud. Alright. Okay. So, in order to find that other entrance, remember that ladder I told you in the mine entrance? That's where we go. And yes, Vast, we are at the final point of this game, if you're wondering.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't take long. I mean, I mean, I skipped maybe some more things that I could have talked about, but it's like, you get the idea that Max was out for revenge against the greedy councilman that killed his wife. Ladder. Alright, so we just go by what she said it was. So that was... Star. Spider. Let's see, the breath was... Breath, rain cloud. Alright, let's get a save in. Alright. And this leads back into the Kiva. So then we'll go to here. So you see this here, Vast? This is when Bert mentioned that he needed sand. Well, it's the ceremonial sand that he needed. Okay.
What have you done? This was supposed to be my ceremony. Bert was supposed to give that sand to me.
And Dark Cloud.
The ceremony has begun. The warrior's friends await, while the broken stone is placed on the altar. I knew it! Your friends told you, didn't they? Well, you don't know what to do with it, and while you're trying to figure it out, it will steal the very life from you. The only way to save your friends is to hand it over. Now!
Wait, you mustn't place it in the altar. Haven't I always guided you to the truth? Okay, so there was that time with the music box. Oh, Max, if only you could see me.
Who are you?
And finally, he takes off the Kachina mask.
Spirit, who is this?
But then he'll ask for the, of course, the Yanni. So, yeah.
It's me, Nora.
Get out of here! Leave me alone!
Yes, I know, you don't want it around there.
This woman's spirit can do nothing to stop the ceremony. Proceed.
Okay. We shall. So what that was the fake piece that Bert had. That's what you need to do, because if you give him that, it's the bad ending. Giving it to Nora's no better.
The Anya is complete. Grant me the power you promised.
Yeah, keep looking, Max. All right.
Spirit, where are you?
You mean this? Sorry, Max.
Fail, you die.
Just simple.
You will be sacrificed to the power. You'll die along with this unholy village. When Yanyi is mine again, I will devour its power. You are lost!
Yeah, if you're wondering, yeah, that's one way to do the ending. Yeah, you have just caused that. So, if you're wondering, like, you have a limited time to get that done, but it is a, you got to be very quick with how to do that. So, that's one of the endings if you fail to do the puzzle. Alright, small sand. Sorry about that, Vess.
I know.
Yeah. Alright, Yeah, what have you done?
What have you done?
Yeah, we gotta go through this, unfortunately.
To be my ceremony. Bert was supposed to give that sand to me. The ceremony has begun. The warrior's friends await, while the broken stone is placed on the altar. I knew it! Your friends told you, didn't they? Well, you don't know what to do with it, and while you're trying to figure it out, it will steal the very life from you. The only way to save your friends is to hand it over. Now!
Yes, the Nora shows up.
Wait, you mustn't place it in the altar. Haven't I always guided you to the truth? Okay, so there was that time with the music box. Oh, Max, if only you could see me.
Who are you?
Spirit, who is this?
It's me, Nora.
Get out of here! Leave me alone!
This woman's spirit can do nothing to stop the ceremony. Proceed.
Alright.
Oh, Spirit, the Anya is complete. Grant me the power you promised. Spirit, where are you?
We managed to just did it over there, even though we're on the other side, and Max still couldn't see us doing it.
You fail. You die. You will be sacrificed to the power. You'll die along with this unholy village.
Okay.
When Yanyi is mine again, I will devour its power. You are lost.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Beth. Oh my gosh, not again. Sorry. I know I was trying to follow it. It's just because this is the only thing that I hate because it's timed and I can't get through it very fast, and I apologize. Yeah, I mean you can kind of skip some of this if you wanted to, because I can't really. Like, it just.
I'll pause the video.
Yeah.
Useless spirits. I await the power.
Yep, and then this part.
You fail. You die. You will be sacrificed to the power. You'll die along with this unholy village. When Yanyi is mine again, I will devour its power. You are lost.
Got it. And then throw it in there with him. Yeah, it's that last one.
No, wait, I'll get it back.
Max, don't!
You idiot.
Wow.
He doomed himself, but because he did that, he did sacrifice himself to the Yanni. And our bandmates came back from the petroglyph. I know. I still hate that timer on there. It's like, oh, they just really don't give you much time.
What a strange trip it's been for Trip Cyclone. In addition to supernatural chart success, while shooting the video for their hit, Was I Even There?, the members of the band claim to have been entangled in a plot involving ancient Indian mysticism. While the facts behind their story remain a mystery, their success certainly isn't. Number 3 on this week's charts, we leave you with Trip Cyclone.
Safe at home. Don't you see it? No one cares. And they won't know when you're not there. Was I even there? Did I take up space?
And right, congratulations. We are a true warrior. So, what'd you think of that, Vess?
Well, it's something. Though, kind of. Though I kind of like lost track of the story. You know, with Max and all.
Oh, well, basically, in a nutshell, I go over it quickly. So, the councilmen were very corrupt, and they were drinking a lot. Their money was going all over the place. They were extorting each other for money. Nora worked at the bakery. Max had a stake in the silver mines, as well as Ivan. He and his friend Bert was the one that found the Kachani and the Yanni stuff. You know, the Kachina and the Iani stone, you know, to summon that. So he started looking that stuff up. So he was kind of like with Windlenot in the first game about the evil spirits, the Exupi. We're kind of going that way. So what happened from there is that one night after they got belligerent at the councilmen, they all got drunk. They got in 2 cars. She was trying to get to work because she was covering for her father who was doing something. It crashed into her, and they were at fault because they were drunk driving. She was trying to get to work. So she died. The sheriff knew he was also corrupt, and he was making sure that they paid him to basically make so that it would look like an accident instead of them ever facing any charges. For that reason, Max was infuriated. He knew that they were doing this and he wanted revenge. So he looked up all the stuff about Dark Cloud and everything of that stuff. And then he knew that he couldn't get all the townspeople to really get him into the petroglyphs, as he learned about the summoning and the chanting and how to use the petroglyphs to kill people at Devil's Mouth Canyon. So he heard about this band coming in, Trip Cyclone, offered him a bunch of money. He knew video editing, blah, blah, blah. He had them, he also had satellite stuff set up in a town so that the town would have TVs. And then from there, he was broadcasting his messages through Trip Cyclone's videos. So if we didn't put the gum on the signal there, we would have been mind controlled to go to Devil's Canyon. So everyone was going to the Devil's Canyon, and they were disappearing that way, one by one. So he was taking care of all of his enemies. He was hoping that at some point he would find the other Iani half, because then that way he might be able to be reunited with Nora, like the spirit would resurrect his dead wife. So that's the reason why he was killing almost everybody in Cyclone and capture the band members to get us to be his warrior in order to summon the spirit again, because he needed a sacrifice for that spirit in order for his plan to work.
No,
Because that's why.
Honestly, the council are the bigger villain than Max.
Oh
himself.
yeah, the mayor. Because remember, the mayor was also the one that was what do you call it? The mayor was the one that was in charge of the savings and loan. And said, "Oh, I got robbed for $20,000. Seriously, I did." And he robbed himself. He took $20,000 from the customers of the bank. The in guy Charles, well, you saw what he did. Is that he basically tried to start a fire, to claim insurance. Yeah, they were all in it. Even Bert, Bert knew that Charles had started a fire. That's why he was trying to get him too. But Bert also was Max's friend, and so he was playing both ends. And yes, I'd like to raid Vim Fusion.
All right.
Can't wait to see what they come up.
I'll see y'all later for tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be Strife.
And then after that,
Project M?
Project M?
Well, you mentioned about Project Moon. Sorry.
No, that's like one day.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
I actually found a Doom Halloween hack.
Sweet. Show. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Surprise us.
Okay.